In the small village of Moyoli, nestled between the rolling hills of Ghana, a young girl named Akua made headlines that would start a community for months to come. Akua, a bright and ambitious student, had just discovered that she was pregnant. The news spread like wildfire, and soon, the entire village was buzzing with questions and concerns. Akua's parents, though shocked and disappointed, stood by their daughter, determined to support her through this challenging time. However, the village elders and Akua's teachers at the local school were not as understanding. They saw Akua's pregnancy as a shame, a mistake that would tarnish the reputation of the school and the village. As Akua's belly grew, she faced ridicule and exclusion from her peers. The other students whispered and pointed, calling her names and making her feel like an outcast. The teachers, too, seemed to lose interest in her education, as if her pregnancy had somehow diminished her potential. One day, while Akua was walking home from school, she stumbled upon a wise old woman named Nana Oma. Nana Oma was known throughout the village for her deep understanding of traditional medicine and her ability to communicate with the spirits. She took one look at Akua's troubled face and knew that the young girl was in desperate need of guidance. Nana Oma revealed to Akua that she possessed a special gift, the ability to communicate with the ancestors. She explained that Akua's pregnancy was not a curse, but rather a blessing in disguise. The ancestors had chosen Akua to carry a special child, one who would bring great prosperity and wisdom to the village. Intrigued, Akua listened intently as Nana Oma shared the story of her own past. Many years ago, Nana Oma had also been a pregnant schoolgirl, shunned by her community and forced to leave her education behind. But she had refused to give up, using her struggles to fuel her determination and eventually becoming the respected healer and spiritual leader she was today. Inspired by Nana Oma's story, Akua found the courage to stand up for herself and her unborn child. She continued her education, albeit with some modifications, and soon discovered a passion for traditional medicine and spiritual growth. As her belly grew, so did her knowledge and wisdom, and the villagers began to see her in a new light. However, not everyone was pleased with Akua's newfound confidence. The village elders, still skeptical of her situation, conspired to exclude her from the upcoming Harvest Festival, a celebration that honored the ancestors and ensured a bountiful harvest. Akua was devastated, but Nana Oma had a plan. On the night of the festival, as the villagers gathered around the fire, Nana Oma led Akua to the center of the circle. With a gentle touch, she revealed the truth about Akua's pregnancy, that the ancestors had indeed chosen her to carry a special child, one who would bring great prosperity and wisdom to the village. The villagers, moved by Nana Oma's words, welcomed Akua back into the community with open arms. From that day forward, Akua was no longer shunned or ridiculed. Instead, she was celebrated as a symbol of hope and resilience. Her child, born soon after, was named Kofi, which means born on a Friday, a day believed to be blessed by the ancestors. As Kofi grew, he proved to be a wise and compassionate young boy, inheriting his mother's gift for traditional medicine and spiritual growth. The villagers, who had once shunned Akua, now sought her counsel and respected her wisdom. And Akua, the pregnant schoolgirl, had become a beacon of hope, inspiring generations to come. As Kofi grew older, he began to exhibit extraordinary abilities. He possessed a deep understanding of the natural world and could communicate with animals in a way that no one else could. The villagers soon realized that Kofi was not just any ordinary child, but a special one, chosen by the ancestors to bring balance and harmony to the community. One day, a severe drought hit the land, and the crops began to wither and die. The villagers tried everything to bring rain, but nothing seemed to work. Kofi, sensing the desperation of his people, went to Nana Oma for guidance. She revealed to him that the ancestors had given him the power to communicate with the spirits of the land, and that he had the ability to bring forth the rain. With newfound confidence, Kofi set out to perform a ritual to summon the rain. He gathered the necessary materials and headed to the sacred grove, a place where the ancestors were said to reside. As he performed the ritual, the skies darkened, and a mighty storm cloud gathered. The villagers, who had been watching from a distance, cheered as the rain poured down, nourishing the parched earth and reviving the crops. From that day on, Kofi was hailed as a hero and a spiritual leader. The villagers sought his counsel and guidance, and he used his gifts to maintain harmony and balance in the community. Akua, proud of her son's accomplishments, continued to support and guide him, passing on the wisdom and knowledge that Nana Oma had shared with her. As the years went by, Kofi's reputation spread far and wide, and people came from all over to seek his help and guidance. He became known as the Rainmaker, and was revered as a symbol of hope and prosperity. And Akua, the pregnant schoolgirl who had once been shunned and ridiculed, was now celebrated as a wise and courageous woman, who had given birth to a remarkable child and had played a crucial role in his journey. The story of Akua and Kofi serves as a reminder that every child is a blessing, and that with determination, courage, and the support of community, even the most challenging situations can be transformed into opportunities for growth and prosperity. And so, the village of Moyoli continued to thrive, thanks to the wisdom and resilience of Akua and the gift of her extraordinary son, Kofi. Years later, when Kofi had grown old and wise, he passed on his knowledge and powers to his own son, ensuring that the legacy of the Rainmaker would continue. And Akua, now an elder and a respected matriarch, looked on with pride, knowing that her family's story would be told and retold for generations to come, inspiring others to embrace their challenges and celebrate their unique gifts. The villagers would say that on quiet nights, when the stars shone bright, they could still hear the whispers of the ancestors, proud of the family that had brought so much prosperity and harmony to their community. And as the wind rustled through the trees, it carried the whispers of Akua and Kofi, reminding all who would listen of the power of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between a mother and her child.
Rexford TV.